Mercy's left front leg into the dress. Mercy took her left front leg out. "Goodness gracious," said Mrs. Watson. "Please hold still, or we will never get this dress on." "My darlings, my dears," called Mr. Watson, "I am home, and I have located the tiara." "Oh, Mr. Watson," said Mrs. Watson, "I am having a difficult time here. Mercy does not want to wear her princess dress." "Perhaps," said Mr. Watson, "you should tell her about the treats." Chapter 4. Mercy pricked up her ears. She liked treats. Her favorite treat of all was toast with a great deal of butter on it. "My darling, my dear," said Mr. Watson, "if you wear this dress, everyone in the neighborhood will give you treats." Mercy closed her eyes. She could see it quite clearly. "But if you want the treats, you must wear the dress," said Mr. Watson. Mercy sighed. She allowed Mrs. Watson to put her left front leg and her right front leg into the dress. She allowed Mrs. Watson to zip the dress up. She allowed Mr. Watson to put the tiara on her head. "Utterly regal," said Mrs. Watson. "A porcine vision," said Mr. Watson. Mercy's stomach growled. She was looking forward to the treats. Chapter 5. On Halloween night, the doorbell rang at the Lincoln sisters' house. Ding dong. "Sister," called baby Lincoln, "somebody is at the door."
"Of course somebody is at the door," said Eugenia. "It is Halloween. People are expected to be at the door when it is Halloween."
"Meow," said General Washington, Eugenia Lincoln's new cat. "Trick or treat," shouted Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson. "Oink," said Mercy. "Mercy is a princess," said Mr. Watson. "She looks exactly like a princess," said Baby.
"She looks like a pig in a cheap dress," said Eugenia.
"Oh, sister," said Baby.
"In my opinion," said Eugenia, "pigs should not go trick-or-treating. In my opinion, pigs should not pose as princesses."
"Meow," said General Washington. "Oh, dear," said Baby Lincoln. Eugenia Lincoln slammed the door. Chapter 6. "Eugenia seems upset," said Mr. Watson. "Yes," said Mrs. Watson, "she does." Mercy's stomach growled. Where are the treats? She wondered. Where is the toast? "Look," said Mr. Watson. "I think that Baby is trying to tell us something." "Oink," said Mercy. She kicked up her heels. She ran around to the back of the Lincoln sisters' house. "Follow that princess," said Mr. Watson. Chapter 7. Baby Lincoln was waiting at the back door. "Shh," she said. "I'm afraid that Sister is not in a Halloween sort of mood. But I could not let you leave without your treats." "Yum," said Mr. Watson. "What a delightful array," said Mrs. Watson. "What shall we choose, Mercy?" Ding.